morning, everybody. So today we're going to work with our second healing movement flow. If this is your first time that you're joining us, please remember the whole concept and whole intention of these healing movement flows is to get the body moving. So you can follow the sequence specifically, you can break it up, you can only work with one movement, and most importantly, work with how your body wants to naturally engage with the guidelines that I've given you in the video tutorial. So when we work with the movements today, the whole idea that I want to work with today is neural health. So when we work with neural health, the main concept that I want to bring in here is essentially reconnecting and bringing back awareness to the heart field. So our hearts have their own neural network that essentially, ideally, should be feeding the brain, and then the brain's neural network will provide messages through into the body. So we're going to work with those two today. Now, when we work with the heart field, now our heart field from the Heart Math Institute, they've done really amazing studies. The heart field will pick up the information before the brain can actually register what is coming or what is happening. So this is a very powerful tool. Now, especially in this space of time of high stress, what is happening is that we're preparing and going into spaces of fight, flight. So the body's main circulatory system essentially deviates to the extremities of the body to prepare you to fight or flight. So we're going to work with a movement focus today of bringing back that alignment, bringing back the blood circulation, the circulatory system, the awareness, the consciousness, the reconnection, the body-mind awareness, all of those goodies back to our main central space. The whole idea with that is to support the immune system, boost the immune system, support the main immune organs, and communication sequencing. Now, when we work with today, I've chosen two specific areas that I would really like to work with. I'm going to work with the spine, so we're going to bring in spinal articulation. A healthy spine is a really beautiful support for the body consciousness perspective of feeling supported. Feeling like you have the backbone to work with the different situations, feeling like someone has your back. So this movement flow is really beautiful. If you've got any kiddies at home that are needing to have a break and rebuild their concentration, these are really awesome to do to help essentially refocus the whole neural network, but very much the mindfulness and bring back their awareness, and it also then improves their focus and attention. So a nice one to do with them, break them up every now and then and just play with the different movements. The kids are really amazing. They'll take what you give them and make it their own. So let them guide you in these movement flows as well if you are working with children. The next aspect that I want to bring in is the hip. So the hip joints are really beautifully in support of the whole idea of today's movement flow, in the concept of the body consciousness of actually having stability through flexibility. So at the moment, we're really needing a lot of flexibility in how we're working with things, but we're also needing a lot of stability. The hip joints are really about how we can move and engage through life, how we can walk, interact, move away from, move towards. So use these kind of concepts and play around with them. If there's stuff that you want to move away from, then bring that into your focus. If there's stuff you want to move towards, then bring that into focus. So you can really play around with the different ideas and different intentions on these movement flows. That is what makes it more powerful for your own personal healing. Remember, when we work with the fascia, we work with the concept of fascial zoning. Now, the fascial zones, there are no specific zones that are only worked with. They'll all be in influence. The whole is worked with in influence through each movement that you do. So even though our prioritized focus will be the spine, the spinal articulation, hip area, you are going to be affecting the reciprocals, so the shoulders, the cranium, the biorhythms of the body. So allow that influence to come through as a secondary parallel layering in this focus of healing. So really have fun with it today, and we will post another healing movement flow again tomorrow. Have a really beautiful day and enjoy the flows. If you've got any questions, there's so much information that comes into the spine today, into the hip area, so there's too much to put it onto a video tutorial. So if you need more information and you want to know a bit more about the elemental influences and the consciousness of what we're doing, pop me a message and I'll send it all to you. But have an amazing day and enjoy your body.
Dreams that you dream of, dreams really do come true. Someday wish upon a star, wake up where the clouds are far behind. Be where trouble melts like lemon drops, high above the chimney top. That's where you find me, oh, somewhere over the rainbow. Bluebirds fly, and the dream that you did to go why, oh why can't I? Oh, someday wish upon a star, wake up where the clouds are far behind. Be where trouble melts like a lemon drops, high above the chimney top. That's where